Hi everybody, welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. It's giveaway time. The romantic junk journal is done. It's fat, it's fun, it's pretty. I think it's very pretty. And it is time to get this giveaway started so I can pick one lucky winner. So I'm going to set this aside and then we will do a flip through, okay? YouTube has a lot of rules and regulations, and they have to be posted. I have to announce them. I've never done a giveaway before, so it's taken me a few days to wrap my head around it. I've been researching on YouTube, different videos, how to do this, what to include. So I think I have everything. So I want to read it to you first, and then again, like I said, if you didn't catch something, we'll go over this again at the end, okay? Just really quick. But you can look in my description and take everything from there. So I'm just going to read from here because I don't want to forget anything. So I'm officially announcing the giveaway for the romantic junk journal I created and designed over the past few months. How to enter, okay? So anybody can enter, but you have to be a subscriber. So again, you have to be a subscriber of my YouTube channel. You have to follow me on Instagram. If you don't have an account, that's okay. But if you do have an Instagram account, I would really appreciate it if you started following me. And then you have to comment on the giveaway video. So this video here, after we do the flip through, you have to leave a comment in order to be entered into the giveaway. So my official contest rules are this. It's free to enter and win. You do not have to pay anything. You do not have to send me anything. You don't have to bribe me. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is comment on this flip through, okay? So the contest opens right when we get done with the flip through. It opens at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, March 22nd, 2023. So if you're over in the UK or New Zealand or Australia, you're going to have to figure that out. I can't do that for you. And the contest closes at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on March 24th. So again, if you are overseas, because this is international, if you are overseas, you're going to have to figure out when to get your comment in before 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, United States, okay? Leave a comment on this video. Now, I'm going to ask you two questions, and you have to answer them. They have to be in your comment. You have to tell me if you make or use junk journals and why you would like this journal. Okay, that's all I want to know. So participants must have an official Gmail account to comment on the video for contest entry. This will be how we communicate afterwards, or an Instagram account if you feel more comfortable there, and you follow me, we can communicate through a direct message, okay? I prefer the Gmail because if somebody else has your email, then that's really bad. But I think the Gmail is the safest way, okay? The winner will be announced on Monday, March 27th at 3 p.m. So that's going to give me, that's a Monday, so that's going to give me the weekend to figure everything out, calculate everything. The winner will be chosen by old-fashioned calculations where I add your name to a hat. I pick and announce, which will be done in a separate video showing me. I'll be drawing the name of the lucky winner. So I'm going to have sheets like this, and everybody's names are going to be on here. I'll go over that with you, and then I'm going to cut everybody's names out. I'm going to fold the papers, and I'm going to throw them in a hat. I'm not doing it the newfangled way, where I go on these YouTube pick a winner type things, because I'm adding a little twist to this, okay? The winner must contact me to claim the prize. I will validate the winner, giving you a keyword that you will send me through your Gmail email or through a DM through Instagram. So once I announce the winner, I'm going to give you a keyword, and then you are to email me with that keyword. You'll, say, hi, I'm the winner. You drew my name, blah, 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 blah. This is the keyword. And that will just let me know that it really is you. I don't want somebody coming on and claiming that they are you and sending me a fake address. And for, I just really want to be careful with this. I'm really cautious. If the winner does not respond in 3 days from choosing the winner, after I draw your name out of the hat, you'll be dropped and I will choose another winner. So you're going to have 3 days to get in touch with me, okay? Any information collected from you will only be used to deliver through our United States Postal Service system, your journal, and I'm not going to use your information for any other reason, and it will not be shared with anyone else, okay? This contest is not sponsored by YouTube, and I am solely responsible for the contest and delivering the prize to the winner. So those are the rules that I have set for my contest. And like I said, these will be in the description. And yeah, I just want to wish everybody good luck. So it's exciting. I'm going to raise my camera now. There, I think that's good. It's such a tall journal. And just to go over again, the dimensions of it. It's 12 inches tall and it's roughly 7 inches wide. Okay. So we have some really pretty sari silk here that I have wrapped around it, and I thought it just went really pretty with the burgundy. I could have used cream, but I wanted to add that kind of like a dark, mysterious look to it, especially with her eyes popping through. Let's get this all out. And the sari silk, has a lot of little strands to it, and it's just yummy. All right, so I'm going to set this aside, and we will get going and take a look, and we will do a flip through. So as you can see, yes, it's nice and thick. There are a lot of places still available to journal on. And I'm going to talk about the front and the back just a little bit before we get into it. So the front cover is all made out. This is wallpaper, and it's a really nice feel to it. And I just love it. I used a little bit of wallpaper, remnant, the gold here. And these here are vintage doilies that I used on here. The beautiful little face of the gal and the background piece is from Your Creative Studio, I believe. If not, I believe it's from AliExpress. It's from one of those two, but I just love these images. The purple, the deep purple velvet. This was a leftover piece from my mother along with the buttons. So there's a lot of personal items that are placed in here. This is another old button that I took out of my mom's button box. And then I have a little Tim Holtz saying here, know in your heart you are loved. And then I just put some little bit of fiber on here from my neighbor who is the weaver and gives me all fun little leftovers that she no longer needs to use or wants to use. The ruffle here is vintage. This again came from my neighbor, came from Shar, and she makes a lot of clothes after she weaves her fabrics, and this was left over, and I wanted to use this on the front because I just think it's really, really pretty. You have a pocket in the front here, and I decided to leave all of these fun little scraggly pieces. If you want to trim them off, be my guest. I just kind of like them in here. It just adds another little element. But we have a pocket here on the front, and then we have, again, we have a pocket here in the back. So you can put a paper, you could tuck anything you want in here. Okay, I'll leave that up to you. This here is a nice canvas that I lined the interior with. Okay, so we have our first page here, and I'm going to sit down for this. I think I can sit down now because I think it's all in view. So the first page is kind of like a half page, and you have a nice little pocket in here with some little tiny ephemera pieces. And then you have another one here tucked in, this sweet little girl here, and it actually folds in half. And she is just peeking out from there. And then you have a nice journaling card here. And this is just one. Yeah, this is one. Okay. And then there's a pocket right here that this just slides down into. And then when you flip it over, you have another, this is kind of like, this is all a reminder for me too, because some of these pages I worked on months ago, and you kind of forget about them. But you have a nice long journaling card here. And this paper here is from Louise Heinzel. If you go back and look at some of my other videos on the romantic journal, you'll see some videos how I made them and where you can get some of this stuff. This here is a little flip. And this William Ma Egley, I believe that's how you pronounce it, the Talking Oak. This is a little synopsis. This is a scene, a painting of the Talking Oak. And I wanted to include this on here that tells you all about it. I made a cute little belly band here with another journaling card. And this just is a little extra something, something. And I thought this was cute because when you put it on, it just holds that card into place and it doesn't fall through. So I thought that was a cute little add-on. And then we have this page here, which is the Talking Oak. And then I put up here at the top, these are from Mrs. Coggs Crafts. It says, "Let us permit nature to have her way. She understands her business better than we do." And then here I just used some vellum and ripped and torn it and attached it on there. And I just thought it gave it a really pretty look. And then on this side here, we have a nice pocket. And this particular transparent or see-through page, this is what you store your photos in. And I just thought this would be fun to make a pocket out of it. And then I had this piece, a wonderful piece of architecture, just old world. It looks like it's either someplace in Belgium or the UK, could be anywhere. And I put that behind there. I love architecture, and I thought that was really pretty. And then we have some vintage German stamps here, and another very pretty saying by Robert Burns. And then this here is a little flip, okay? And I love my birds, so I have to put my birds in there. And then it opens up like this as well. And this is a little pocket in here. And then you have a little journaling card. You could hide a little photo in there if you'd like. And then it just flips like this. This is a very old vintage style postcard, and it has some beautiful writing on the back. Cute little, I think they're talking about tomatoes and cantalouper. And then you have a little pocket here. You could put something in, store something in there. And then this tucks just right back. Now, when you put this in here, it does not tuck behind the paper. It tucks behind the clear, whoops, space right here, because we still want to see that beautiful girl. Just going to take this out, that little corner, that beautiful picture right there. And then this is just some crinkle seam binding that I taped down. And then we just have a little verse here of a song. And then there's a little pocket over here with some ephemera in it. Vintage, this is all vintage ephemera in here. And then I love this little tag here to write on. This is an old slide film. And then this, I just did a little mixed media here. And that slides right in there like that. And then we have a pocket, little twisty pocket here. And you have some really pretty paper that you can journal on, front and back if you'd like to. And that slips right inside here like that. And then this page, I wanted to leave some of these pages open. So if you'd like to put some photographs of your own on there. I'm big into putting family photos and such in my journals. So I like to leave that opportunity for others. Another piece of vintage style. This is 1916 ephemera that I thought was fun. You could make a little note or whatever you want to do with that. And that just slides right in there like that. And then this flip here is of this really pretty gal. And I hope the glare isn't too bad. Really pretty gal here. And I just attached her onto this piece of paper here. I added another little romantic style gal here, down here, and then some washi tape along the side here. This here you can use for journaling on, or whatever if you have a picture you'd like to put on there. I love this page. I think this is, I love these. I love working with these old paper bags and stuff. This is from, I think this one here is from the Banana Republic, and I just ripped and tore it. And then I gave you another one of these vintage notes that slides right in here. This is a piece of vellum with just a ripped and torn scrapbooking paper, and that tucks right in there. And then I love this little tag here. I thought this was quite fun, and that slips down inside there. And then on this side, I made a pocket, and this is a vintage label for your milk cartons. And then this here is another vintage style paper that you can journal on. And that tucks right in behind that there. This page I left because I thought this photo would work great with this couple here. And then again, I put another saying up here. There's no vocabulary for love within a family, love that's lived in, but not looked at, love within the light of which all else is seen, the love within which all other love finds speech. This love is silent. And then I left these pages blank because I love the colors. I love the texture that it's showing on here. And again, if you want to put a photo on here, I left that open to you. This here, again, is part of the Banana Republic bag. And I just made a little fold over with a pocket and a little piece of ephemera in there you can journal on. This is a vintage piece of lace with a little brad there. And then I gave you this really fun little card. If you'd like to back this, or you want to put a little photo on here, you can if you want to make that into a journaling card. But I just love these. And then again, I left this blank because of the texture, the color. And then up here, there's a little envelope, and there is a little tiny journaling tag inside, and it's got this adorable little mouse sitting on a stalk of wheat with a little saying, and I put some flowers on here. And I just thought he was really cute, and he's tucked right down inside that envelope. And then this just tucks right down behind another little quote. And then you might have seen the video on this, using the vintage envelopes. And this envelope here was from my dad's Aunt Emma, my great Aunt Emma. And the handwriting on here is just exquisite. The bottom is open. If you want to tuck something inside, you can, but be very careful. This is very old. It dates back to 1900. And I'd hate to have you rip it or whatever. Here, you can add a photo or two, or a nice collage of photos. And all I did here was add a flower, and then some homemade washi tape. And then this one here, I love this. This is a side pocket. And then you have this envelope here that has been decorated, and this beautiful flower has been fussy cut. And then you have a little envelope that you could put something in with a charm, a little poem by Kipling. And then this here is a really pretty journaling card that you can journal on the inside. I just love that. This is the wallpaper. I have a video on this, how this was made. This is all the wallpaper, vintage wallpaper I have that I fussy cut and added to this. And that goes right down inside here. And then this one just tucks right back in here again, like that. And then this is a fun flip. You have journaling space here, and then just this really pretty card. And then this is a vintage postcard here. And I just thought that was quite fun. This is just a nice, very pretty page that just as decor and added embellishment in the book. And you can see here where I added the numbers, so when it flipped, they would be on the bottom. This here again, I love adding this torn and ripped vellum with some lace and just the postage stamp, and I added it up here on the top. This is the tea bag collage. I have a video on this, and this was a lot of fun to make. And all of this here, this is more of the homemade ephemera, just using, or not ephemera, excuse me, the homemade washi tape, just using Scotch tape and old paper. And that I included in the video as well. We have some slow stitching here. And then we have a nice belly band. This is a vintage label that would go on either, I think, a wine bottle or some type of spirit. And then this here is not paper. This is material, and this came at the end of a fabric roll, and I just thought those numbers were really fun. And then this here is a nice journaling spot. So you can journal on the front a little bit, inside and on the back. And this is one of these really fun linen tags I had acquired for the journal. And then this here is a pocket. And this is the whole pocket here. I used this very long journaling, or this tag, whatever you want to call it. And then I incorporated this cathedral and some really old brown packing. This was in the packing paper, and I just ripped and tore that. I added a eyelet. I love using these eyelets. You'll see a lot of eyelets in this journal. And then this sweet little photo of a father and maybe a grandfather and his grandchildren, or a dad and his sons. There's a nice little, very pretty journaling card. And then on the back side, we have a double pocket here with some cards. And then this here comes from Mrs. Coggs Crafts. And then we just, again, I made a nice little pocket, and this is a eyelet that I put on. I love using these, so I just think they add so much to a page. And then you have a playing card, a vintage card, and then a nice little journaling spot. And then this is, I think, comes from an old time card, and they just tuck down inside there. And then, so this is the first signature. And then the middle signature, again, I left this page blank, so you can add photos or whatever you would like there. This is a really pretty piece of ribbon that I attached on here. And then this is a fun little fold out, and it's just a little art piece in here. But here I added, this is a Denison label. This is an old, very old negative, and you can see little tiny boy behind there sitting. This is just leftover wallpaper that I used, and I ripped and torn and made a little frame and added the little corner pockets, or not corner pockets, but the little corner, whatever you call them, for your photos, photo slips, I guess. There's a little tag here that I decorated and added to, and then there's an envelope with another little journaling tablet inside. And then the butterfly wing just tucks right behind there, so it stays closed. And that tucks right in there behind that. And then you have this little piece here. So, and then again, another blank page, so you can add photos or whatever you'd like. Same here. You could actually use this as a little, if you wanted to journal, you could turn this on the side and journal that way. Another journaling page. I mean, I have to remember that this is a journal, so I just wanted to make sure that there was enough places in here to write your memories or stories or events or whatever. This you can journal down here. This is a fussy cut flower that I just thought was really pretty and went really well with this page. This is a magazine page, and I just added this little tiny piece of ephemera down here, and then I punched out these little leaves, and I added this little circle here. So if you have a lot of white space on a page, you can just do this, add a little bit, and it will take care of it. Again, I left this plain, so you could add some photos or whatever you'd like on these two pages. This here, I really love this little pocket right here. This is a vintage, obviously a vintage photo, and I used a negative strip behind it with a very pretty flower in front, and I only adhered the top, and then you have a nice little journaling card that slips right in here that you can use. And then this here is a pocket, and the entire pocket is right behind here, you can see. And I just wanted to put, so this is sticking up, and I just wanted to have some dimension. Here's some more of the tissue paper, and I just crinkled it and folded it and used an eyelet, and then I just tucked this sweet little card right behind there. And then on this page here, to help with some of the white, I added this photo of these wonderful women here and a sticker, floral sticker. This, I just added a flower just to add a little bit. You can do what you want, photos, whatever, in here. This pocket here is a lot of fun too. This here, is a fun double pocket, and I should do a video on this because it's very easy to make, and it's a little different. So I punched the top here, and then I gave you an, I think this comes from, I'm not sure if that comes from a Tim Holtz or not. I'm not sure. Could come from AliExpress. Then a couple little pieces here to journal on. And then I'm attaching a little cute little envelope. I love little envelopes. And that's going right in here so you can store something in there. And then on this side here, all I did was I added a really pretty postcard. And then I have a few pages of these where I took the vintage clips here and I added paper that you can journal on, or if you want to use these to do something else in here, you can take them out and use them as well. And then there's more on this side. I had to do double-sided because you can see it went through each page, but you have those papers there. And then this here is just another piece of art in the book where I added her here. This was just, you can see where this stops, and I just added another very pretty woman up here, kind of looking down on her, and they're both entrenched in their flowers. So, and I added some German stickers here, and then it all just coordinates with this over here. And this stamp here is from Italy, old vintage stamp. And then this sweet page here, I just love this. This is where I had punched some paper and I used the negative space here to make a frame out of it. I have a video on that as well. So you have a nice journaling spot here. And this page I really, really like. These next two pages here. This is the video where I showed how you could make a 3-tiered journaling card without, and keeping the picture. Now this picture is, you can see here, this here is what I took off and cut off of this over here. So this is just an extension of this because her hat she threw down on the ground. And I loved this with the trees and the valley and her hat. So you actually have 3 journaling cards here. And this is a double pocket, all right? And then this was scrap paper that I just used and stitched on. So you have a small journaling card here, and that fits right down here, tucked in there. And then I added the to whom, and then this is the second journaling card, and this will continue with the scene. And then this is the third one. So you have a front and back on these 2 cards that you can journal on. And then that tucks right in the spot up there. So you do not lose your scene. It's one continuous scene. And I just love this. I think it's a wonderful idea. And then I just put this clip here down with the sari silk, just to, you could keep it up if you'd like, but I like it down. And then here I did the same thing. I used this clip to adhere. These are all sewn on here. And these are all little journaling areas that you can use. And you can add a photo or whatever you would like here. This pocket here, so that's the center, the middle signature, and then the third signature, the final signature, we have a pocket here and a really pretty journaling card. And again, I added a eyelet here with this little flip. And there's my Aunt Ruth, God rest her soul. I just love this photo of her. Here's Ruth, and this is Nellie. This is my grandma Nellie. So you'll never forget where this journal came from. It came from Nellie and Ruth Designs. So, and then I have a video on this of all the fussy cutting and how I fussy cut, how I like to fussy cut. So again, these are just two basically art pages. And then this, again, I have a video on this, making this little journal card. And I just think these are the sweetest cards ever, with some sari silk. And then this just tucks right into the side here. And I wanted to use some little angels, seeing that both of my Grandma Nellie and my Aunt Ruth have passed. My Aunt Ruth, she was 10 years old when she passed away. She died of influenza. I don't think my grandma ever got over it. And my dad never knew his sister. He was born after my Aunt Ruth passed. And then this page here I thought was really pretty. Another pocket with these two sweet little children watering the flower. And then we have a 1969 first day of issue. This came from my mom. My mom was a big stamp collector, and she loved all things stamps, and I do too. So that's being tucked in there. And then this here is a beautiful postcard of this gal, depicted 1859, 1933. This is a Bridgman image. I think it's Italian. I'm not sure. But I just love this image. And all these postcards that you see like this, these came from Spain. I follow a girl on Instagram, and I purchase her postcards, and she has beautiful, beautiful postcards. And then I had just attached a little, this comes from Mrs. Coggs Crafts, and it's just a little poem that I ripped and tore and folded and put on the flap. And then this postcard as well came from Spain. I added some lace to this. I just thought it was very pretty. And then this little piece of ephemera, 1897. And then this side here, I left this little tuck here. If you want to put a little secret photo or something in there, you can. Maybe a little receipt if you went somewhere, or picture of your grandchild, whatever you would like to use that for. And then you can journal here. And then this is a little flip of another beautiful bird, and that flips open like that. And again, you can journal in here if you want to put photos in here. And then this pocket, this is made out of a vellum bag, okay? And I just folded it. I didn't seal up the side, so in case you had something a little bit wider. And I love this crow. I just love him. And he's just sitting in there. And this page, again, the color and textures. Added a little flower down here. And then this pocket here, I wanted to leave this bare so you could journal on here. And then this is a cute little piece of ephemera just tucked in there that you can use. And then this, I had two of these that I created, and then I just put them back to back. And the laces are a little uneven, a little raggy. I like that look. I think it's fun. And then just another, again, this is for you to journal on, and another little piece of paper to write notes on. And then this I just thought was a lot of fun. And it's only attached by a paper clip. I don't want it attached any other way. I thought this would be fun because you could actually take this off. You could journal on here. And look at this negative. Isn't this awesome? I love using negatives like this behind a white piece of paper. And then we have some vellum. And then we have this little piece of ephemera. So these are all items that you can journal on. And then on this side, we have another beautiful postcard that I acquired from Spain. Now you're going to notice that some of these I did not, the tops I didn't distress. I didn't want the ink coming over onto some of these plain pages. So that was intentionally done. It's not that I forgot, but I didn't want those pages bugged up. And then this page here, I thought it was a little bit too white, so I just added some washi tape down here at the bottom, and then some more up here at the top. And that just kind of takes up a little bit of that space. And then I left the back plain. And then again, you can put a photo here, a photo here. And then this, I really, really like this flip. So again, I used another one of my postcards acquired from my Instagram gal. And then I put my 2 eyelets and then some coordinating twine on here, which I just think is really, really cute. And then again, I used my tissue paper vellum style, some tickets, and then I added a little bit more. This is actually one whole piece of paper. I didn't do this. All I did was add this little piece of ephemera and that stamp. I think this is Tim Holtz paper. So you have plenty you can journal here, and then you can journal over here on this section right here. But I love this flip. I just think it's such a cute idea. And then here again, I left the brown bag for you to journal on. Here's a tag. You can put a date on there. This is one of my favorite pages. Again, this is my vintage wallpaper that I have, and I fussy cut these flowers out. I just think this is the prettiest. I just think this is the prettiest page ever. And then on this side, I made a belly band using, this is a Tim Holtz card and some vintage cold cream label that goes around the little jar. And then this is a journaling card for you. This actually was on the front of this, and you opened it up and you saw her, it's a little protective page. You saw her photo, but I wanted to take it off because I thought this would make a really pretty journaling card. And then I fussy cut this digital image out. And I just think that's very pretty. And you can see the cameo lady through there. And then this is a fun pocket here with this wonderful postcard in here. And I'm not sure. I want to say this is from Italy, but I'm not sure. And this is another pocket that I made with the, it's actually a double pocket. So you have two little pieces in here. And I love this postcard because the gentleman's leaving and it says, I don't know where home is, but I'm on my way. And I can just picture him yelling that back to this gentleman here. And then this here goes down in here like that. And life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. I love that saying. So we have that there. And then we have the last page here. We have a really pretty pocket, and then we have this journaling card here. And I don't want to get emotional, but I'm really going to miss this journal. And I put a lot of love into it because I just can't thank, I'm such a sap, I'm sorry, but I just can't thank my subbies enough for supporting me in what I do. I'll pull myself together. But without you, I wouldn't have a channel, and I wouldn't be able to make items such as this. I'm not a big channel. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't even get a lot of views. But what I do for you. And I really, really enjoy it. So I'm so excited about giving this journal away. You have no idea. It's my first giveaway. I don't know if I will have another giveaway. It is a lot of work. I do have an idea, and I want to share it with you now that we've reached the end of this video. And I'm just going to go over again just how you can, once again, how to enter to win this beautiful, beautiful journal. At least I think it's beautiful. So what you have to do to enter is you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. I'm just trying to be calm because I'm just so emotional. I don't know why. I really don't. Comment on this giveaway, and your comment, you need to tell me if you make or use junk journals and why you would like this junk journal, okay? And you better do it quick before I change my mind and say I'm not having a giveaway, because I'm really, oh my gosh, I'm just so attached to this journal. I've poured my heart and soul in it, and there's so many personal things in here. The winner will be announced on Monday, March 27th. All of your names are going to be calculated. They're going to be put on a sheet like this, and then they're going to be, I'm going to go over them with you on Monday the 27th. I'm going to go over them with you, everybody's names that has entered, and then I will cut them up, I will fold them, and I'll show you me putting some of them in the hat, and then we will have the drawing, and I will announce the winner. Now, what I do want to say as well, because like I said, this was a lot. And it took up 3 or 4 months of me working on this and thinking, and there's some other things that I would really like to do. So what I want to announce right now is that every quarter, so every 3 months, I am going to have a giveaway, but it's not going to be a journal, okay? Unless I get a hankering to do something on the wild side, and it would be smaller. But what I plan on doing is this. I'm going to keep track of my three videos every quarter, okay? And I'm going to take one of my subbies that have commented, all right? This is all based on comments. And so if you've watched all of my videos in those 3 months, it's going to be kind of wild because I have to keep track. I'm going to have to keep spreadsheets. But whoever comments the most on my videos, you are going to be receiving something from me at the end of those 3 months, okay? So I will I will figure out how to do it, but I'm going to do small little giveaways every 3 months, and it will probably be mostly ephemera that I make and things like that. So the other thing I'm going to want to know from you is I'm going to put my email address up here, nellieandruthdesigns@gmail.com, and if you want to send me your address ahead of time, and I will put it in a book. I'm going to get an address book, and I'm going to put things in there. And then I think I'm just going to randomly send things to viewers that watch and that are such great supporters of my channel. And I think that way also everyone will be thanked in a different way from me. And I think that'll work out really good. So this is going to conclude. I'm exhausted. I'm emotionally exhausted. I have a few more days to spend with all these sweet little girls in here. But like I said, I am excited to give this away. It's a huge thank you to all of my subscribers. And I have a handful. I probably have a dozen followers, subscribers that follow me continuously. And I cannot tell you what you mean to me, because your work, I think, is phenomenal. And I love watching your videos. And I love it. I just love everything about it. So I want to thank you again. So remember to comment on this video. This is the video that is going to get you entered into the giveaway. Okay. And yeah, I guess that's it. So give me a thumbs up on this video, leave a comment. Remember to answer the questions. I'll have all the rules. The rules, again, are right down in the description. And I hope, I just, congratulations to the upcoming winner. And I wish you all good luck. So I will see you again on Monday, the 27th, when I will be announcing the winner. And just remember, the contest opens right now. You're watching this video, and it closes at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on March 24th. Okay, so that's a Friday. All right, in 2 days. So I hope to hear from you, and I wish everybody good luck. All right, have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.